Coming off a loss, the 4-2 New Orleans Saints traveled back home to New Orleans to take on the 1-6 Chicago Bears. We'll start things off with the Bears. On their own 48, Howard bounces it outside, and a man gets picked up on a block, and Howard takes it all the way to the house for the Chicago Bears. A 52-yard touchdown for Jordan Howard makes it a 7-0 Bears lead. They're out in front. Oh no, why is he showing the kickoff? The ensuing kickoff, Ted Ginn Jr. takes it all the way back. Just finds a little tiny seam through the middle, and that's all he needs. 7-7 just like that. 95-yard kickoff return for Ted Ginn. So later on in the first, Trubisky in the shotgun. It's a play action all the time in the world. Cannot hit his man coming across the middle. So they punt off to none other than Ted Ginn, and he proceeds to just break a tackle and then take it out to the left side, and then he jukes out a man, breaks a tackle, and gets inside Chicago territory. And Drew Brees on 3rd and 5 drops back, tries to fire to the out, but Snead drops it at the sidelines, so they would settle for a field goal. NOLA has their first lead of the game. It is now 10-7. We move on to the second quarter. Now with the Bears on offense, Trubisky finds Howard in the flats, picks the first down through the passing game. Next play, they hand it off to Howard in the run game, gets a first down as well. A over 10-yard run. 3rd and 6 later in the drive. They're on the 21 inside NOLA territory, and Trubisky hits up with Miller. Now 3rd and 6 inside the 10-yard line. Trubisky standing still in the pocket. He ends up getting taken down by Onyemata, who's playing for the injured Sheldon Rankins. It's 4th and 13. They settle for a field goal to tie the game up at 10. And now we move on later into the second, inside the 2-minute mark, as Drew Brees fires down to Michael Thomas, who gets inside Chicago territory. And now later in the drive, hooks up with Thomas again, and as he gets absolutely laid out over the middle of the field, he fumbles the ball. Nothing would happen on that drive. And then after a whole lot more of nothing, it's late third quarter now. Trubisky, all the time in the world, takes a shot to the end zone. He has Meredith, but Delvin Breaux knocks it out of his hands. So then later in the drive, it's 3rd and 17. Trubisky trying to get away from the pressure, but he runs right into Cameron Jordan for his second sack of the day. They would end up punting. Fourth quarter action now. 3rd and 15 for the Saints. Brees steps up in the pocket to avoid the pressure and hits a wide open Michael Thomas, who just takes it into the promised land. A 56-yard touchdown catch for Michael Thomas, and it's a 17-10 Saints lead. 6:40 now left in the fourth quarter. Trubisky play action in the shotgun. He is standing in the pocket for so long, fires it downfield. It's batted down by a Saints defender and somehow caught by Meredith, who gets it inside the red zone for the Bears. So Trubisky 3rd and 10. The pressure forces him to try to hit his man in the flats, but he's out of bounds. They settle for a field goal, and the Bears got nothing else going on this as the Saints were able to run out the clock. And it is a 17-13 victory for the New Orleans Saints over the Chicago Bears. As the Bears' disappointing season continues, they are now 1-7 on the season, and the New Orleans Saints rebound from their loss last week with a win as they are now 5-2. So with that being said, it's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the New Orleans Saints franchise. I've been your host, Jerseyborn, and I'm saying goodbye.
Boys and girls of every age, wouldn't you like to see something strange? Come with us and you will see.